So this is an extension from my last video. I was trying to explain to y'all motherfuckers how the weather be working and shit. Basically, from my understanding of what the weather actually is, it's just how the wind be blowing differently and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the wind, it's some shit called the jet stream, and I guess that's like, the stream that be, collectivating from the jets that be flying through the air. And I guess them motherfuckers be changing the weather. And the heat that be coming out the back of the turbines, that's how, like Florida, they got a lot of motherfucking air traffic, That's why it's so hot down there all the time, even in the wintertime. Because the jets, the air be blowing through the turbines, and, it's just something that they be doing all the time. So I guess if you want to, be somewhere nice and warm, but you got to probably smell jet fuel all the damn time if it's gonna be that much motherfucking air traffic. I'm good. I'll get me a fucking jacket and some of them little hand warmer things, if I got to do that. So anyway, the way the weather works, like I was explaining to you, is that the turbines, they warm up the air. So, like Michigan, we don't have a lot of air traffic, apparently, because it's pretty cold from this motherfucker, But, okay, so just imagine, okay, like, when you was in school, probably 5th grade, 4th or 5th grade, they explained to you that Iceland shit had froze over, when they got, like, Ice Age. That's what it's called, the Ice Age. Anyway, I probably think that happened because it wasn't no fucking jets back then. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no turbines and shit, I don't think. Unless it was some alien motherfuckers that had some type of turbines, which it probably was. I believe in them motherfuckers. And so anyway, the Ice Age was due to no turbines being around in the air. So, it just goes to show with technology, we can even change the motherfucking weather. And that's what we do. So, yeah. Now, rain, where do you think the rain comes from? That fucking shit. That fucking rain, man, it ain't from no goddamn cloud, Fuck no. That shit is something that comes from outer space. And the water, is what they call it, is actually just leftover like shit that's flying around in outer space from like the Big Bang. That's I guess water is hydrogen and oxygen, right? Okay. What happened, they say that the sun is actually made out of a big ball of bunch of fucking helium that had collided with itself and is splitting the actual atoms into hydrogen, and that's why it's a nuclear type of shit. Kind of like a nuclear bomb, right? Yeah, same damn thing. Anyway, so then when the sun smash into itself, the whole sun with all the little molecules, you splitting up that hydrogen and then you probably smashing together with some oxygen you might find around somewhere, and that makes water because water is H2O. So anyway, the rain is coming from outer space, y'all. Trust me, the shit is true. I saw it on TMZ, and I was actually, it's got me looking into it. And then I got to the supermarket one day, and I'm looking at one of them motherfucking magazines. What is that shit, man? Esquire? Huh? So, the magazines about the aliens and shit you see at the supermarket. Esquire, right? Whatever the fuck it is, y'all, you get on and you get in the supermarket and you go look for that little magazine, and it tell you that the water that we have, the rain, is actually from outer space. Every time it rains, that shit is coming from outer space, y'all. Trust me, I know this shit for sure. It's proven. They don't lie in no fucking magazine, you know. They don't lie about this shit. So, snow. You wanna know where snow come from? Nobody knows. That white shit. You know, you look in the telescope, you look outside, even at nighttime, sky is black. What the you don't see no white shit floating around out there. They don't know where this shit come from. Now, next we're gonna get into rainbows. You wanna know where a fucking rainbow comes from? Rainbow Bright. That wasn't no cartoon. That was a true story based on some real shit. It really is a real little bitch named Rainbow Bright. Okay, the real one. They just did the cartoon about Rainbow Bright. Okay? The reason they had to really make a cartoon, they can't video the little bitch. Wanna know why? They can't catch her. She jumps on that fucking rainbow on that little pony she got, and she get the fuck on. You know, every time you get near the bitch. So Rainbow Bright, it's a real lady. She makes rainbows, okay? She can make light with her hands. More alien shit, you know? Snow, Rainbow Bright. I mean, no, rainbows, Rainbow Bright. Snow, no one knows where that shit come from or what the fuck it really is, to be honest with you. Rain, outer space, and the temperature in the atmosphere is from turbines. That's, warmer climates have more air traffic. And, the more air traffic, the more warmth that's coming out the back of them turbines. So if you don't have any air traffic in the area, you better expect to dress warm because it's going to be a cold motherfucker. Like when me and my wife, we found a house. You know what we did? We looked in the online and found the area that had the most air traffic. Because we don't like the cold. Period. Okay, so we live right by the airport. For real. We live so fucking close to the airport that our paint on our car sometimes has jet fuel dripping on it. And you see little spots and shit, but I don't give a fuck because it's warm than a motherfucker. You know, we live in Texas, and it's really warm, So, the air traffic. Anyway, y'all, I just want to cover to y'all one of my educational videos and let y'all know how the weather worked. Kids, pay some attention. You might learn something, Get your ass, hop out of bed and get your butt to school and worry about all that French kissing and shit you're going to be doing under the desk in the schools. You know what y'all doing, trying to get the little bitch pregnant sitting across from you. But, your daddy going to whip your ass, kid. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time, hopefully, on, this is, what's the name of my show, baby? Huh? What's the name of our show? It's Reece. Reece? Huh? It's my video. Reece what? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna finally get me a name for this show. But for right now, it's the Reece Show. That's it, the Reece Show. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Okay. Make sure you pay your cell phone bills or your data, so y'all can watch this show once in a while. It ain't free, I ain't getting paid for this shit. Not yet. So, shit. Bye. Bitch, bye.